achievement as we gather together to honor the hard work, dedication, and perseverance of our graduating class. This occasion marks not only the completion of an academic journey, but also the beginning of new opportunities, dreams, and responsibilities for each graduate. To our parents and families, thank you for your unwavering love, sacrifices, and support. To our teachers and staff, thank you for your guidance, patience, and commitment in shaping the minds and hearts of our students. And to our graduates, today we celebrate your accomplishments and the bright future that lies ahead of you. As we begin this meaningful celebration, may we all take pride in the memories we have shared, the lessons we have learned, and the friendships we have built throughout the years. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again and thank you for joining us in this memorable occasion. At this time, may we request everyone to please rise for the procession of our teacher and staff, administrators, our honored keynote speaker and administration, and most especially the graduating class of this academic year. Today's ceremony marks an important milestone in the lives of our graduates as they celebrate the completion of one chapter to begin another. Let us welcome them with pride and applause as they make their entrance. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to our faculty, staff, and administration. Let's give a round of applause, please. Please remain standing as we place this meaningful celebration in God's loving hands. Graduation is not only a celebration of achievement, but also a moment to reflect with gratitude of the blessings, guidance, and strength that have brought us to this day. To lead us to the invocation, it is my privilege to invite Episcopal Vicar Father Agustin Barnabas to lead us for the opening prayer.
Let us bow our heads and ask for God's blessing. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Loving God, we thank you for the many blessings that you have bestowed upon us. We come before you today with grateful hearts. We are thankful for the precious gifts of these young men and women, the joy and love they bring into our lives, and the opportunity to celebrate these milestones with them. As we begin this graduation ceremony, we ask for your blessings upon each one of them. May they grow in wisdom, knowledge, and compassion throughout their lives. We are also thankful for the gift of their parents, staffs, and teachers as they continue to guide them to this moment. We ask that you be their guiding hand as they set sail, trusting God beyond the shore. We ask all of this through Christ our Lord. In the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Thank you so much, Father Agustin Barnabas, for that inspiring prayer. Please remain standing as one school community united in faith, learning, and service. Let us now join our voices together in the singing of Pohnpei Catholic School hymn to be led by the class of 2026 graduates. Please remain standing and sing with pride. Thank you so much. You may now be seated. This afternoon, we are gathered here not only to celebrate academic success, but also to recognize the dedication, sacrifices, and perseverance that have led our To formally welcome all of us to this memorable occasion, it is my great honor to introduce the chairwoman of the board for the welcome remarks. Let's welcome and give her a round of applause, Ms. Caroline Wortham.
Thank you, MC. Ian Yaman. First and foremost, we lift up our hearts in thanksgiving to our Heavenly Father for His boundless grace and guidance. And I extend our deepest respect to the traditional leaders, our church leaders, government officials, families, friends present here with us today, and most importantly, our graduating class of 2026. It is a true honor to welcome you all to the commencement ceremony of the Philippine Catholic High School class of 2026. We gather today not just to celebrate a graduation, but to honor a year of historic achievement. This year, PCS reached a milestone that reflects the heart of our mission, achieving the highest level of accreditation. This recognition is a testament to the standard of excellence that we have built together, rooted firmly in our core pillars of faith, service, and knowledge. To our faculty and staff, you are the backbone of this success. By integrating deep knowledge and unwavering faith, you have guided these students to step confidently into their greatness. This accreditation belongs to your tireless dedication and your commitment to the spiritual and academic growth of every student. To our community and families, it is your spirit of service and your trust in our mission that are the soil in which these graduates have grown. We share this honor with you as your partnership makes our excellence possible. And finally, to our graduates. Sailors, today you set sail, trusting God beyond the shore. The knowledge you've mastered here is your chart. The spirit of service you have practiced is your compass. But as you leave the safety of this harbor, your greatest anchor will be your faith. Out in the deep ocean of life, the waters will sometimes be rough and the destination unclear. It is in those moments that you must look up. Trust your training and trust the Almighty to guide your course. Our highest level of accreditation is not a reason to stay safely down. It is your proof that you are ready for the deep. My final challenge to you is to push out past the breaking waves and do not fear the open ocean. So go forth, sailors, set sail, trust God beyond the shore, and continue to make us proud. Congratulations, and let us begin.
Thank you very much, Ms. Bertha, for your warm and encouraging message. Success is achieved through hard work, determination, and commitment. Today, we recognize one of the outstanding graduates who has shown excellence both academically and personally. At this time, we are honored to hear from our salutatorian as he delivers the salutatorian address. Let's give him a round of applause, Mr. Preston Vicente Leona.
Yang maksudnya main Muni bang joyo yang cuma sekarang round. Ay menciam dia sekarang walk. Bukal bungol sama saya coach. Magas kesenangan buat bisa menjadi bukal lama kesenangan yang menjadi cai round. Ay cuma sekarang walk bang kurang pasti round. Want to make level kan punya ciam. What's up? Government. Ay semua walk jol tokamen board member Bombay College School, principal, staff of faculty. Want to make pagkakabatsyahan ugul parusya nagkats na batyo asaksis. Kumain kubura pa ay sumay sa kalatan ang sukusits ang batyon white pagkaksan sa lumawang parus. Good afternoon everyone, faculty, staff, honored guests, proud families, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. My name is Preston Vicente Loyola. I'm standing here today as salutatorian. It's truly an honor I never imagined for myself. Honestly, if you told freshman year me that I would be giving this speech today, I would probably laugh and ask if there was extra credit involved. But somehow, here we are. Today is more than just caps, gowns, pictures, and trying not to trip while walking across the stage. Today is proof. Proof of every late night, every assignment we would turn in at 11:58 before the deadline closed at 11:59. Every test we thought would destroy our GPA. Every time we said, "Ay, nag-study siya na and then didn't study at all. And every group project where only one person did all the work while the other said, "When lang ako sa internet niyo." And somehow, we all survived. But more than survival, we grew. We walked into high school as adults, as kids, trying to figure out who we were. And today we leave as young adults, carrying dreams, lessons, memories, and probably sleep deprivation from senior year. These past 4 years shaped us in ways that we probably don't even realize it. Before anything else, I would like to thank my wonderful family. They are the people who stood behind me, even when I doubted myself. The people who sacrificed quietly, so I could dream loudly. The people who celebrated my victories, carried me through my failures, and reminded me to keep going when life became difficult. And especially to my parents, my mom, Ailey, and my dad, David. Thank you for the rides to school, the lectures I pretended not to listen to but somehow remembered later, the prayers, the encouragement, the patience, and the unconditional love. Thank you for believing in me even during moments when I didn't fully believe in myself. You gave me opportunities you may not have had yourselves, and every achievement I celebrate today carries a piece of your sacrifice in it. And to all the parents and families here today, these diplomas belong to you too. Now let's talk about friends. My friends are all these people sitting on the stage right now. They might not be the most ideal people, but they make high school unforgettable. High school friends are different. These are the people who became our second family. The people who turned stress into laughter. The people who sat next to us saying, "Namin lang social, we should study," knowing very well that none of us actually studied. I'm going to miss the noise, the random laughing during serious moments, being too loud and getting scolded by Mr. Arrow. I'm going to miss walking into class, already time before the lesson even started. I'm going to miss seeing people confidently say, "easy test," and then watching all of us fail afterward. And one day, it's going to hit us that there won't be another school year where we all come back after summer break and continue life like nothing changed. These people were here for the inside jokes, the heartbreaks, the victories, and the most embarrassing moments that we hope never get posted online. And the memories we'll carry for the rest of our lives. And years from now, we may forget certain assignments or exam scores, but we will never forget about how these moments felt. And to someone very special to me, thank you for walking into my life before senior year began. In such a short amount of time, you became one of the most important people in my life. Thank you for the encouragement, the late night conversations, the laughter, and for always reminding me to push forward. Even though we spent senior year at different schools, your support was always with me. No matter where life takes us after today, I'll always be grateful that our paths crossed when they did. One thing high school taught me is success is never achieved alone. Behind every student sitting here is a story of people who helped them keep going. Teachers who stayed patient with us, even when we definitely tested our patience. Friends who reminded us not to give up. Families who worked hard so we could stand where we are today. As we leave this chapter behind, life will change. Some of us will some of us will go to college, some begin working, some move away. Some may still be figuring things out. And honestly, that's okay. Because the truth is, nobody really has life completely figured out. Even the adults are just trying their best and pretending they know exactly what's going on. But what matters is that we keep moving forward. Keep learning, keep failing, and trying again. Keep becoming the person that you're meant to be. And there are moments in life where things do not go according to plan. Doors will close, people will doubt you, and there may be even moments where you doubt yourself. But those moments come, remember this day. Remember that you already overcame years of challenges to stand where you are right now. Class of 2026, we are leaving this school with more than just knowledge. We live with resilience, with memories, with friendships, with lessons that no textbook could ever teach. And someday, years from now, when we look back on this moment, I hope we remember not only what we achieved, but who we became along the way. So as we step into the future, don't be afraid to dream bigger than your fears. Don't let failure convince you to stop. Don't let one bad moment forget how far you've already come. And most importantly, don't forget about me when you become rich and famous. I'll leave you with this quote by Eleanor Roosevelt. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So stop doubting yourself and start living your life the way you want to. Believe in your dreams, believe in your purpose, and believe in yourself. Class of 2026, we made it. Thank you and congratulations everyone.
Thank you very much, Preston, for those inspiring and heartfelt words. Once again, let's give a round of applause to our salutatorian, Mr. Preston Vicente. Music has a special way of expressing emotions, memories, and hopes for the future. At this moment, the graduating class will share their first class song entitled Oceans, a song that reflects faith, courage, and trust through life's journey. Please join me in recognizing their efforts by giving them a round of applause. Thank you very much for that wonderful presentation, class of 2026. Why not together a round of applause, please? This next part of our program highlights the voice of a student who has demonstrated exceptional dedication, leadership, and academic excellence throughout the years. It is now my privilege to introduce our valedictorian who will deliver the valedictorian address. Let's give a round of applause to Mr. Freddy Junior Alcher.
Diego Castillo Nango, Mugwet, the Community Sanjay Town Coach, Wangi Father Augustine Barnabas, Keynote Speaker Wade Mendiola, Dugato Carlos, Baba Ronoka, Kalidika, Jenny Jones Kuna, Ukabusia. H1 Sakarataban, Pachoni White Wanga, Sansalel Right Carlos, the Social Kachman Master. To begin, I would like to welcome each and every one of you to the 2026 Bombay Catholic High School graduation. I, Freddie Holton Jr., am honored to stand here before you all today as the valedictorian of the class of 2026. I would like to begin by thanking the principal, the teachers, Father Augustine, and the staff of PCS. These people are everyday leaders who will guide and lead this graduating class to where we are today. I would like to give thanks to our principal, Mrs. Nabbe, and her staff for always encouraging and pointing us in the right direction, and Father Augustine for helping us spiritually and strengthening our faith with the Lord. We apologize for any hardships that this class of hard-headed kids may have brought upon you, especially our homeroom teachers, Mr. Aro, Ms. Valentina, Mr. Linda, and Mr. Ali. We will forever be grateful for the guidance and the leadership of the PCS faculty. Next, I would like to give thanks to our families for nurturing and guiding us from the beginning till now. I can only hope that you realize just how important you being here means to us graduates. Your continuous support was our motor, and your faith in us was our anchor. I would like to apologize and sincerely thank you for putting up with our tantrums and nonsenses. It's because of you that we stand here today, proudly holding our heads high as we step into the next chapter of our lives. Thank you, Lord and Baba, for looking after me all these years, teaching me right from wrong, dealing with my stubbornness, and raising me to be the person I am today. You're the reason I work hard for this, to make you too proud, even if I will. To the monkey who's my little brother, you're doing good in school. Keep it up so you can continue making Lord and Baba proud, because you have already made me proud. Also, keep focusing on school, no need for this early on. If I had 1,000 chances to redo life, with no hesitation, I want you two as my parents and MJ as my brother. I would like to extend our gratitude to those who couldn't be here. Although we can't see you now, I am confident you're smiling looking down on us from above. Especially my auntie, Dona Julia Wachikolcha, who I know would have been loudly cheering for me among the crowd at this very moment. Seeing your smile and hearing your voice would have made this day even better. But I know you're busy telling Dona Rose and Baba Masada about all the things you got to experience down here with us. I just hope you're proud of me and wanted you to know beyond this very much. To my peers and fellow sailors, I have nothing but gratitude and appreciation to the one standing up here today. I would like to apologize, but also thank you all for enduring my loud mouth over all these years. These 4 years were filled with highs and lows, ups and downs, and regrettable decisions. But the one thing I don't regret is choosing PCS as the school I wanted to come into for years. Coming to PCS helped me a lot. I was able to meet new people, make a group of lifelong close friends, and stumble upon the one whom I can call my soulmate and the love of my life. We laughed together, ate together, cried together, struggled together, but most importantly, we are sharing this achievement with one another. I personally couldn't have it any other way. Do your best till you know better. When you know better, do better. I found this one online by Maya Angelou, and I really liked it because it emphasized that we didn't have it all figured out, but we trusted the process and committed to it. That's what matters. We shouldn't look at this like it's the finish line, but merely a milestone. This milestone is a big one we will never forget. And although it marks the end of one chapter, it signifies the beginning of another. Now I'm going to share something I recently heard from someone I consider to be very inspirational. Have you guys ever eaten mango roots? Those who have know it's bitter and hard. The same thing can be said for education. The process is a long, bitter process, demanding patience and struggle, but the berries, the result, the finished product that we all strive for, sweet and savory mangoes that these roots give life to, and which can represent the sweet berries and rewards of education. And this milestone brings us one step closer to savoring that sweet mango. I'd like to give credit to where it's due, but this person taught me another lesson. When giving words of advice, these
Hello.
Once again, thank you very much, President Junior Alcher, for your meaningful and inspiring message. Let's give it a round of applause, please. One of the highlights of every graduation ceremony is hearing words of wisdom and encouragement from someone whose experiences can inspire us as we move forward in life. At this time, may we welcome Wilbert for the introduction of our keynote speaker. Let's give it a round of applause, please.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, proud parents, faculty, staff, alumni, and most especially the graduating class of 2046. My name is Wilbert Kumeda. Today, it is both an honor and a privilege for me to introduce a leader whose life reflects excellence, faith, service, and an unwavering commitment to education. Born and raised in Pohnpei, our commencement speaker began his educational journey at Nech Elementary School before continuing on to Xavier High School. He later attended the College of Micronesia, FSM, earned his bachelor's degree in elementary education from the University of Guam, and completed his master's degree in educational leadership at San Diego State University. His career in education spans decades of dedicated services to the people of Micronesia. Many of us here remember him as the former principal of Pohnpei Catholic School, where he served with passion, vision, and heart. During his years at PCS, he was more than an administrator. He was a mentor, a role model, and an inspiration to students, teachers, and families alike. He believed in nurturing not only academic excellence, but also faith, character, leadership, and compassion. Today, he continues to shape the future of education across our nation as the current Assistant Secretary at the FSM National Department of Education. In this important role, he helps guide national educational policies, strengthen opportunities for students and teachers, and represents the federated states of Micronesia on regional and international educational platforms. His influence reaches far beyond our islands. He serves as chairman of the FSM National Commission for UNESCO, represents the Pacific region on the Global Partnership for Education Board, and serves in leadership roles with the Pacific Heads of Education Systems and other regional educational organizations. Through these roles, he advocates for quality education not only for FSM students but for learners throughout the Pacific. But perhaps what makes him most admired is his humility and servant leadership. Despite his many accomplishments and responsibilities, he remains deeply connected to his faith, family, church, and community. He continues to serve as a Eucharistic minister, youth leader, mentor, and advocate for young people. Graduates, tonight you will hear from someone who understands that true success is not measured simply by titles or achievements, but by the lives we touch, the communities we uplift, and the faith and integrity with which we live our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you are able, and join me in giving a warm, proud, and enthusiastic welcome to our commencement speaker, former PCS principal, national educational leader, and proud son of Pohnpei, Assistant Secretary at the FSM National Department of Education, Mr. Wayne Mendiola.
Iyan o Kasilarian. And thank you very much for that kind, elaborate introduction. First and foremost, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our Almighty Father among our midst today. As the saying goes, when three or more are gathered, they are gathered in my name. I'd like to pay my respect to the guardians and the traditional leaders of Pompey, to our distinguished guest, His Excellency Ambassador Komi of Japan, Speaker Father Barnabas, my respect goes to Father Thompson, PCHS Board Chair, Ms. Workout, Principal, staff, parents, families and friends, and of course, graduates. Good afternoon. On the onset of things, I would like to congratulate the 23 young leaders, or as they call themselves, sailors, in front of us today. And thank you very much for selecting and inviting me to be your commencement exercise speaker. It's truly an honor and privilege to share in this moment with you. And how privileged are we and happy to witness and share in the moment of the successes of these young men and women as they begin their journey into the future. And as the word commencement is, it is the beginning of your journey. So because I will be addressing you today, I'll be facing you most of the time. So today, you stand at a shoreline ready to board your next ship called FSS Post-Secondary. Behind you lies everything familiar, the classrooms at PCS to read the routines and homework, the friendship that you forged through late night discussions and early morning gatherings, your teachers and staff at Public School, and the entire PCS community. And ahead of you stretches a vast open sea, full of promise, but also uncertainty. And you choose the right theme that will carry you forward, and that is set sail, trusting God beyond the shores. Now, setting sail sounds exciting, don't it? Until you realize what it really means. It means leaving behind what is safe and predictable, families and friends. It means stepping into waters you cannot fully map, wind you cannot fully control, and destinations you cannot always see. But that is exactly where faith begins. If life were about staying on shore, you would never discover who you were meant to become. Ships, we all know that they are safest when they are docked in harbor. But they were never built to stay there. They were built to sail. And in the same way, each of you has been shaped with purpose, gifted with abilities and talents, and called to something greater than comfort. Trusting God beyond the shores does not mean having all the answers. It means moving forward, even when you don't have the answers. It means believing that even when the waves rise, you are not alone in the boat. and that you will find the answers at the end of your journey. There will be days when the waters are calm, when opportunities come easily, and everything seems aligned. But make no mistake, there will also be storms, moments of doubt, detours that don't make sense, and dreams that may take longer than expected. In those moments, trust becomes more than a word. It becomes a choice for you to make. A choice to keep going when the horizon disappears. A choice to believe that closed doors are not the end of your journey. Today, one door is closing for you and a bigger one is opening. A choice to anchor yourself in faith and handle all you fear. And remember that fear has two meanings. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. So please choose face everything and rise. Because faith does not eliminate uncertainty. It gives you the courage to move through. As you leave this place, Bombay School, you will carry more than a diploma. You carry resilience, built through challenges, wisdom gained through experience, and relationships that have shaped you. These are your provisions for the journey ahead. But above all, carry trust in you, trust in our Lord. Trust that your path has meaning, even when it feels unclear. Trust that your gift have purpose, even when they are still unfolding. Trust that God's guidance does not always come as a detailed plan, but often as a quiet direction. Take the next step. And sometimes that next step is all you need. So set sail. Set sail where others hesitate. Set sail when the timing feels imperfect. Set sail when fear whispers that you are not ready. Because readiness is often discovered in the journey, not before it. And as you go, remember this. The same God who brought you to this shore will be with you on every wave, in every storm, and through every new horizon. Graduates, the sea before you is wide, but so are your potentials. Do not stay where it is comfortable. Go out of your comfort zone to grow. Do not shrink from the unknown. Accept it and tackle it so it will become known. Set sail boldly, live faithfully, and trust deeply. But make sure your sail is adjustable so you can come back home where you are most needed. And I'm very sure that you know this because it shows in your selection of your team. Set sail, trusting God beyond the shores. Set sail. You pick set sail instead of fly high. Shows that you know your roots, who you are, that we are from the islands, and that's how we navigate, by setting sail, not flying high. It shows me that you know your culture, your tradition, and your ways of life. And trusting God shows how grounded you are in our faith. And these two, faith and culture, are the cornerstone of our society and way of life. Both culture and faith is grounded on the concept of family, where there is a caregiver and those that take care of. We have our church family, where God and religious leaders are the caregivers. We have our government family, where our political leaders are our caregivers. We have our cultural family, where our traditional leaders are the caregivers. And we have the school family, where principal, staff, and teachers are the caregivers. And we have our extended family, where we have our uncles, our aunties, and families as the caregivers. And we have our immediate family, where our parents, or father and mother, are the immediate caregivers. This is the essence of family. Caregivers give, and those that they care for reciprocate. And that's what family stands for. Father and mother indeed love you. That's F to Y. Remember that. Father and mother indeed love you. So where's the love from your family of government? You have school. You have support from the government and everything that you do in regards to school. Where's the love from your church? The faith that you are grounded in. The love from your school family, the education that they give you, the knowledge. The love from your cultural family, the traditions, the way of life, the values that you carry. And of course, the love from our extended and immediate family, the advice that they always give you. And look how beautiful you look today. It's because of the love of those family that they gave you. So in return, to reciprocate that love, if you were to return family from Y to F, your loyalty inspires mother and father. So your loyalty inspires all the family members from government, religion, tradition. What's the loyalty? That's for you to figure out. What is the loyalty that I have to reciprocate for the love that has been given to me? So when saying, trust in the Lord and remember these families and the love they gave you, so that when you return with loyalty and ready to lead and serve. So sailors, your journey is just beginning, and we look forward to welcoming you back on a different ship that is called FSS Workforce Ready. So once again, congratulations Bombay Catholic High School class of 2026. You made it. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Mendiola, for the inspiring and uplifting message to our graduates. At this time, we proceed to the presentation of awards. These recognitions are given to students who have demonstrated excellence in academics, leadership, service, character, and other special achievements throughout the school year. To present the awards, may we welcome Mr. Harold Salak, 12th grade homeroom teacher. Valedictorian Award. The PCHS Valedictorian is given to a student with the highest cumulative grade point average from freshman to senior year. The recipient of this award is officially enrolled at PCHS in the past 4 years. The Valedictorian Award is, the recipient of the Valedictorian Award is Mr. Freddie Jr. Holcher. Valedictorian Award. The PCHS Valedictorian is given to a student with the second highest cumulative grade point average from freshman to senior year. The recipient of this award is officially enrolled at PCHS in the past 4 years. The recipient of the salutatorian award goes to Mr. Preston Vicente Loyola. Highest honors. The highest honors award is given, academic excellence. The recipient of the Academic Excellence Award is the student who achieves the highest general point average GPA. The recipient of this award is officially enrolled at PCHS in the past 4 years. The highest Academic Excellence Award recipient goes to Mr. Freddie Jr. Ultra. Highest Honors Award. The highest honors award is given to students who have achieved a perfect grade point average of 4.0 throughout their senior year. This distinction recognizes their exceptional academic excellence, consistency, and outstanding dedication to their studies. Recipients of the highest honors, Mr. Freddie Jr. Ultra. Highest Honors Award goes to Yasmin Faith Paul. Highest Honors Award goes to Mr. Preston Vicente Loyola. Highest Honors Award goes to Wilbert Evans T. Mendel. Highest Honors Award goes to Mr. Michael Stan Nicholas. High Honors. The High Honors Award is presented to students who have consistently demonstrated outstanding academic achievement by attaining a grade point average of 3.67 to 3.99 throughout their senior year. This recognition reflects their exceptional dedication, hard work, and commitment to academic excellence. High honor recipient goes to Mr. Kristen Thomas Cliff. High Honors Award goes to Miss Alexia Neff. High Honors Award goes to Miss Alicia May Norman. goes to Ms. Kira Achelan. High Honors Award goes to Ms. Alani Su. With Honors. The With Honors Award is presented to students who have consistently demonstrated academic excellence. Forgive me. High Honors Award. High Honors Award goes to Ms. Gabriela Getime Edward. With Honors. The With Honors Award is presented to students who have consistently demonstrated academic excellence by attaining a grade point average of 3.33 to 3.66 throughout their senior year. This recognition honors their dedication, perseverance, and commitment to achieving high academic standards. With Honors. Recipient Mr. Sean Douglas Fusto. With Honors Award goes to Ms. Nivea Sky Culture. With Honors Award goes to Gambit Taylor Sultan. With Honors Award goes to Keana Laura Joa. With Honors Award goes to Ms. Romina Cepin Guimende. With Honors Award goes to Mr. Jaren Sky Joa. With Honors Award goes to Ms. Rhonda Jean Obispo. Honorable mention. This distinction is awarded to students who have demonstrated commendable academic performance, achieving an accumulated grade point average ranging from 3.0 to 3.32. While not meeting the criteria for high honors, these students have shown consistent dedication to their studies and have met a standard of excellence worthy of recognition. Honorable mention goes to Ms. Marcy Tom. Honorable mention award goes to Ms. Phyllis Celestine. Most Improved Students Award. This award recognizes students whose academic performance has significantly improved over a period of time. It also honors students who have shown sincere effort in achieving better grades and inspiring others to strive for self-improvement. Most Improved Student Award goes to Ms. Yasmin Paul. Most Improved Award goes to Mr. Michael San Nicholas. Most Improved Award goes to Mr. Jaren Sky Joel. Most Improved Award goes to Ms. Robila Sapeng Kimende. And Most Improved Award goes to Ms. Rhonda Jean Obispo. Outstanding attendance. This award is given to a student with the highest number of attendances. It also acknowledges the student's punctuality. This year's Outstanding Attendance Award goes to Ms. Kira Lajana. Leadership Award. The Leadership Award will be given to the student who displayed remarkable volunteerism. The recipient of this award has demonstrated exceptional ability to foster collaboration, and cooperation not only in the class but in the whole high school community. The Leadership Award goes to Ms. Kira Lajana. Christian Attitude Award. The Christian Attitude Award is given to students who consistently display Christian values, virtues, and actions. It also acknowledges the students' respect for themselves and others, their compliance with school rules and regulations, and their demonstration of the PCHS Catholic education. Christian Attitude Award goes to Miss Alexia Len. Christian Attitude Award goes to Miss Alicia Norman. Christian Attitude Award goes to Miss Bria May Agnes Edson. Christian Attitude Award goes to Mr. Kristen Thomas Cliff. Christian Attitude Award goes to Mr. Preston Vicente Loyola. Christian Attitude Award goes to Miss Kira Lajalai. Christian Attitude Award goes to Miss Kalani Su. Christian Attitude Award goes to Miss Livia Sky Olcher. Christian Attitude Award goes to Mr. Michael San Nicolas. Christian Attitude Award goes to Mr. Jared Sky Joel. Christian Attitude Award goes to Mr. Wilbert Hemas Gimete. Christian Attitude Award goes to Miss Yasmin Paul. Loyalty Award. The Loyalty Award is conferred upon students obtaining continuous enrollment at the institution from the earliest eligible grade level, K-5 and or grade 1, through to graduation, exemplifying unwavering dedication, perseverance, and long-standing commitment to their academic journey. Loyalty Award recipient goes to Ms. Kira Lanjana. Loyalty Award recipient goes to Mr. Michael San Nicholas. And the Loyalty Award recipient goes to Mr. Wilbur Ellis Gilman. Athletic Award. The Athletic Achievement Award is presented to students who have demonstrated outstanding athletic ability, dedication, and sportsmanship both in practice and in competition. Through their discipline, perseverance, and commitment to excellence, they have exemplified the true spirit of athletics and have proudly vital presence within the campus. Athletics have proudly represented Orphan Catholic High School in every event and competition. Their achievements and leadership have brought pride and honor to the school community. The Athletic Male Award goes to Mr. Uver Jr. And the Athletic Male Award recipient goes to Mr. Wilbert Evans Gilman. The Athletic Female Award recipient this year goes to Ms. Bria May Agnes Edson. May I please call upon the following students to please stand up when I call your name. Ms. Kira Lachanan, Mr. Preston Vicente Loyola, Ms. Gabriela Ketime Edward, and Ms. Alicia Norman. This recognition is proudly awarded to students who have demonstrated excellence in the art of debate through exceptional critical thinking, persuasive communication, and intellectual discipline. These individuals have represented the school with integrity, confidence, and professionalism, engaging in respectful discourse while upholding the values of reason, logic, and informed argumentation. Their dedication, preparation, and passion for debating have brought pride and distinction to the institution. In recognition of their outstanding achievement and commitment, these students have also earned the honor of representing Pompey State at the FSM National Debate Law Day competition to be held in Yap. on July 12, 2026. Their participation reflects not only in their individual excellence, but also their role as ambassadors of academic excellence and leadership for both their school and the state of Pohnpei. Let us please give them a big round of applause. Please come forward and receive your award. Acknowledgement of the Campus Ministry Club members. May I call Sister to please present the awards. Pohnpei Catholic High School recognizes the members of the Campus Ministry Club for their unwavering commitment to nurturing the spiritual life of the school community through prayer, outreach, service, and leadership in faith-based activities. They have fostered a spirit of compassion, reflection, and unity. Their dedication to living out the values of faith, love, and service have been a guiding light for their peers and a vital presence within the campus. The Campus Ministry Club Award recipients are Ms. Alicia Norman, Ms. Bria May Agnes Detson, Mr. Gavin Taylor Tunay, Mr. Kristen Thomas Cliff, Mr. Freddie Jr. Ultra, Mr. Rouser PJ Albert, Mr. Jared Sky Joa, Ms. Kira Angela, Ms. Kalani Suru, Phyllis Celestine. Mr. Preston Vicente Loyola. Mr. Sean Douglas Gusto. Mr. Wilbur Jimenez Clemente. Mr. Hubert Junior Loney. And Miss Yasmin Faye Paul. Acknowledgement of the campus journalists. May I ask the following students to please stand when I call your name? Mr. Preston Vicente Loyola. Ms. Kira Lacheda. Ms. Kalani Sue. Ms. Alicia Norman. Ms. Nivea Sky Osher, and Ms. Gabriela Kekime Edward. Wamping Catholic High School recognizes the members of the campus journalists for their dedication to truthful reporting, responsible journalism, and meaningful storytelling within the school community. Through their commitment to informing, inspiring, and giving voice to students' experiences, they have promoted awareness, creativity, and critical thinking on campus. Their passion for excellence in writing, communication, and media has strengthened the spirit of student expression and served as an important bridge connecting the school community. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you so much, Ms. Fuller, and congratulations to all our graduates. Graduation is only a time to express gratitude to the people who have supported, guided, and inspired us throughout the years. At this moment, we invite Ms. Kira Lachural, SBA President, to present the Students' Tribute. Let's give her a round of applause.
Before I start, I I'd like to extend my sincerest and utmost respects to our Heavenly Father for granting us this beautiful day, to the traditional church and political leaders who are present here today, distinguished guests, and my respects to our school chaplain figure, Father Augustine Barnabas, Chairwoman Caroline Marduk, keynote speaker, Mr. Wayne Mendiola, Principal Lamping, PCS board members, staff, proud parents, ladies and gentlemen. Iyan o Castilla ngayon. Well, sailors, we made it. Today, we sit here for the last time, not knowing that this may be the final moment of all of us in the same room again. 4 years ago, we entered the classroom with nervous smiles and hopeful hearts. We were young, uncertain, and unaware of how much life was about to change us. Back then, graduation felt so far away. We thought we had time. But somehow, the days became months, and the months became years. And now, here we are. People say graduation is supposed to be one of the happiest days of our lives. But standing here today, happiness does not feel complete, because with every ending comes loss. Today, we are not only celebrating what we achieved, we are mourning what we are leaving behind. For 4 years, we woke up to the same routines, walked the same hallways, laughed with the same people, and survived the same struggles together. We complained about the long days, the pressure, the exhaustion, and the endless responsibilities. But now, suddenly, those ordinary moments feel priceless, because after today, they are gone. No one prepares you for how painful a goodbye can be when it involves people who became part of your everyday life. And these, ladies and gentlemen, are the 23 equally beautiful and handsome individuals who became a part of mine. Some friendships were built through shared exhaustion, some through homesickness, some through tears no one else saw. We watched each other grow up here. We watched each other fail, struggle, break down, and rise again. And maybe why it hurts so much, because we are not just leaving a school. We are leaving a version of ourselves behind forever. Before anything else, we would like to give thanks to those people who helped us reach this day. To our parents and families that are present here today and those present in spirit. Thank you for your sacrifice that you made for us. Thank you for the sleepless nights, the prayers, the support, and the unconditional love you continue giving when we struggle to believe in ourselves. Every achievement we celebrate today carries your sacrifices behind it. We love you guys endlessly. To our dearest principal, as we reflect on our time at the school and celebrate our graduation, we want to take a moment to express our sincerest gratitude for your leadership and support throughout our journey. Your dedication and commitment to creating a positive and challenging environment have played a significant role in our growth, both academically and personally. Your guidance has helped us to navigate difficult moments, and your encouragement has inspired us to strive for our best. We are grateful for the opportunities provided and for the many ways you have contributed to our success. Though we are moving on to new chapters, we will carry the lessons and the memories from the school with us. Thank you for your unwavering support and for being part of our journey to this important achievement. Once a Manta Ray, always a Manta Ray. Salamat. And to all our teachers, thank you for your patience and for never giving up on us, even during the times we became difficult, exhausted, or discouraged. You taught us lessons beyond books and classrooms. You helped us prepare not only for exams, but for life itself. We truly appreciate you all. And for Habula, to Habula, thank you for your unwavering support and generosity. You have supported and provided many students, like myself, throughout the past 12 years with opportunities to continue our education and and strive towards a brighter future. Thank you for being one of the strongest supporters of student success here at Pohnpei Catholic School. Your commitment to education continues to make a meaningful and lasting impact. And since I was called here by my title, well now I'm former SBA president, I would like to give a shout out to my left and right hand, my vice president and SBA secretary treasurer, Abigail Peter and Tiana Siva David. Thank you guys for standing beside me through this journey. Leadership was not always easy, but your support, dedication, and hard work made every challenge lighter. I will always be grateful that I experienced this journey with the people I could rely on. I salute you guys. And don't worry, Mr. Harold, I did not forget about you. To Mr. H. Words cannot fully express how grateful we are to have had you in our lives. You have been more than just a teacher. You have been a guiding light, a source of comfort, and a true inspiration to us all. Even if most of us would like to admit that, but it's true. Throughout our journey, there were times where we felt lost, overwhelmed, or unsure of ourselves. But your patience, kindness, and unwavering support always reminded us that we are capable of more than we think. Throughout the 2 years that you've known us, you took the time to listen, to understand, and to encourage us even when it was difficult. Your gentle words and not so gentle words and genuine care made us feel seen and valued, especially during our most vulnerable moments. It's going to be hard to imagine our days without your smile, your words of motivation, and the warmth you always gave us. And as we look back, we realize how lucky we are to have had you not only taught us lessons from the books, but also show us how to be better people, kind, resilient, and hopeful. The memories we've shared with you will forever be treasured, and the lessons you imparted will stay with us as we sail further in life. Salamat po. And finally, to the stars of today's occasion, the sailors. Thank you guys for surviving these 4 years with me. Thank you for the memories I know I will carry for the rest of my life. Thank you for making difficult days bearable. And thank you for becoming the family I never expected to find. I hope when life becomes difficult, and it will, we remember that once upon a time, we stood together here wearing the same uniforms, carrying the same dreams, and believing we had forever. But forever came faster than we expected. So before we leave this place, look at each other one more time. Not talking, but look at each other one more time. Thank you. Look at each other. Look at the faces beside you. Remember the days we sat in class instead of being outside like everyone else. And if you all are wondering what we were doing inside the class, we were playing Mafia, our own version of sailor bonding. So sailors, soak it all in, because one day, this moment will hurt to remember. And so, if I call your name, please stand. Rhonda, Marcy, Sabine, and Guyana, please stand. Marcy, Guyana, Rhonda, and Sabine, please stand. These, ladies and gentlemen, are who we call the solid girls, who could somehow burst out laughing at the worst possible moments in class. Thank you, girls, for making even the stressful days feel lighter. You may be seated. Phyllis, please stand. Phyllis is our very own Celine Dion of the class. Thank you for singing like the classroom was your own personal world tour. Whether we asked for it or not, you always made sure we got a free concert during class hours. Thank you. Alexia Ned, please stand. Alexia Annette is our class president. I think one of the things we'll never forget is how you stepped into the role even when you were scared to. You didn't always feel ready, and there were moments when you doubted yourself more than anyone else did. But even when you weren't confident in yourself, we were still confident in you. I was confident in you. We trusted you on the days you were unsure, the days you were overwhelmed, and even the days you probably felt like you were failing quietly. And somehow, you still showed up, still tried, and led us anyway. Thank you. You may be seated. Alicia May Norman. This, ladies and gentlemen, is our class secretary, aka our attendance keeper. You were always responsible for making sure everyone was counted, for keeping track of those who were here and those who weren't. And somehow, despite being the one assigned to monitor attendance, she was always late. Thank you for proving that even the person whose job is to show up on time can still struggle with timing. And honestly, that's okay. We all have our moments, our flaws, our imperfections. But beyond all that, I want to say thank you for being you. And I hope, as you head to college and to the next chapter of your life, you don't carry the habit of being late. But I also hope you carry all the good qualities you've shown us every day. Thank you. You may be seated. Gabriella Etime Edward, please stand. Thank you for those slaps that could put one in a coma for days. Definitely not gonna miss those. But seriously, thank you for being that friend whom we could always go for advice, especially during the times of creative thinking skills. You are the best. Thank you. Freddie, please stand. Freddie, our valedictorian, the one that the sailors like to call the nerd. Congratulations on the big milestone. Thank you for your hard work and dedication. You have inspired us all. Thank you. You may be seated. Preston Vicenta Loyola, our Vice President, Salutatorian, and National Degree Qualifier, or second nerd. Thank you for proving that hard work, intelligence, and determination still exist even when the rest of us were barely surviving deadlines. Thank you. You may be seated. Michael and Wilbur, my classmates ever since K5. Please stand. Growing up, I would always thought that I would only last 6 or 7 years with these two, but 13 years later, here we are. It's gonna be hard to imagine life without seeing you guys around. We literally grew up together, and saying goodbye feels like leaving a part of our childhood behind. Thank you guys for sailing with me through it all. You may be seated. Chester Leander. Thank you for the random conversations that somehow always started at the weirdest times. For example, hey Kira, what's your name? But jokes aside, thank you for being unapologetically you. Thank you, may be seated. Hubert Jr. Lunny, please rise. This is our best volleyball player. Thank you, Junjun, for giving our class pride every time you step onto the court. You are the true MVP. Gambit Tatum Sultan, please rise. This guy right here is the king of fast compacts. Arguing with him was basically a death sentence. So if you're still formulating your next words, Campbell will already end the conversation with a witty comment. For example, that time in class with him and Rhonda, the what, you're not chicken. Thank you, Campbell, for giving us the best memories. Jared Scott Jawab, aka our Taylor Swift best singer. Thank you for turning every random moment into a concert audition, especially when you were asking an invisible Juliet at the freshman welcome party to marry you. Thank you, maybe see. Kristen Thomas Cliff, aka CT, please rise. This guy right here is our #1 rage baiter. Thank you for annoying everyone equally and somehow still making us all laugh. You are the class clown. Thank you. Nivea Sky Coulter. Boboni, please rise. Our negative aura girl and the second youngest in our class, yet somehow the strongest among us. Always there, always ready to lend a hand, a listening ear, and a comforting word, no matter what she's going through herself. She carries a quiet resilience that many of us may never truly see or understand. So Nivea, you may not realize how much you mean to all of us, but you mean so much to us. Your strength inspires us, your love heals us, and even in your quiet battles, you remind us what true courage looks like. Thank you. Yasmin Faith Paul. Tiny but mighty. Please stand. Even though you might be small, your big heart and honest nature make you truly special. You have a way of staying true to yourself and speaking your mind, and that courage is something to be proud of. Keep being authentic and brave, because your presence encourages others to be honest and true to themselves too. You're an inspiration, and we're lucky to have you. Thank you. Sean Douglas Cusco, please rise. Sean, fun fact, is the youngest of our sailor crew. He is my spare tire partner. Thank you, Sean, for being there during the parts of life that matter more than words can explain. Thank you. Priya May Agnes Echai, please stand. Is our silent laugh girl, the one we could never quite figure out if she's laughing or silently suffering. Thank you for those moments when we look at you and just wonder what emotions was actually happening. Somehow, your reactions make every situation even more confusing and even more unforgettable. Thank you. PJ, our musician. Thank you for giving this class rhythms and for never returning any of my pens. You may be seated. Thank you. And finally, last but never least, Kalani Relina Su, please stand. This one is the other half of my slipper, my best friend, the one who carried me through the difficult high school years, the one who kept me grounded even when everything else felt overwhelming, the one who filled my phone with countless photos, videos, and memories I know I will never delete, and never truly let go of. Thank you, Kalani, for standing by me through every breakdown, every burst of laughter, every stressful day, and every quiet moment in between. Some friendships are fleeting, transient, just passing chapters in our lives, but not ours. This one is different. You're stuck with me, whether you love it or you love it. Just love it. And I think a part of me will always carry you no matter where life leads us. Through the good times and the bad, the better, the worse, our bond remains unbreakable. For better, for worse, forever. Because no matter what, you'll always be a part of me, no I'll carry our friendship in my heart no matter where the road takes us. Thank you. Thank you, sir. And these, ladies and gentlemen, are the 23 graduating students, and these are our stars for today. And if you would join me in giving them a big round of applause. Don't worry, everybody, I'm almost finished. Just bear with me. Even when the moments we once wanted to escape will become memories we wish we could relive one more time, we will miss the noise, the laughter, the stress, and the people sitting beside us right now. The painful truth is that life keeps moving, whether we are ready or not. After today, we will slowly drift apart. Conversations will become shorter, group photos will become old memories buried in our phones, and the people that we promised to never forget will slowly become names we have not heard in years. Our theme, Set Sail, Trusting God Beyond the Shore, reminds us that life is like an ocean filled with both calm waters and strong waves. As we leave the comfort of the shore and step into new beginnings, we may not always know what lies ahead, but we move forward with faith. There will be challenges, uncertainties, and moments of fear. Yet, we are reminded that God guides our path and strengthens us through every storm. Just as sailors trust in the wind to carry them forward, we trust God to lead us towards our purpose and dreams. So sailors, may the oceans ahead be kind to you, may you always trust in yourself, and may life protect you wherever you go. And may we never forget the people you had to say goodbye to today. I love you guys always and forever. Ad majorem Dei Gloriam. Salamat.
Thank you very much, Ms. Laturel, for that heartfelt and meaningful tribute. Once again, let's give her a round of applause. Our school communities played an important role in shaping the lives and values of our graduates. At this time, we will hear a special school tribute to be presented by Ms. Yasmin Faith Paul. Let's give her a round of applause.
First and foremost, I would like to start by giving all thanks and glory to our Lord God for His blessing, strength, and guidance throughout our journey here at Bombay Catholic School. Without Him, this journey would have not been possible. I would also like to express my deepest gratitude to the administrators, principal, teachers, staff, parents, families, and everyone who has supported us in countless ways. Your sacrifices, encouragement, and unwavering support have played a major role into shaping us into the individuals we are today. Today is more than just a graduation ceremony. It is a reflection and a moment of appreciation for a place that has truly become our second home, PCS. PCS is where we spend most of our lives growing from young students into more mature individuals. It is where we learn not only how to study and pass exams, but also how to become responsible and respectful members of our community. This school has been a foundation for our growth and a stepping stone toward the future ahead of us. What makes Bombay Catholic School truly special is not only the education it provides, but the environment it creates every single day. It's a place where learning is shaped by care, encouragement, and guidance. It is found in the teachers who went beyond their duties, patiently explaining lessons, encouraging us when we struggle, and believing in our potential even when we doubted ourselves. It is found in the staff who work quietly and faithfully behind the scenes, ensuring that every day at school was safe, organized, and smooth. And it is found in the relationships we build with one another. Friendships formed from shared struggles, laughter, school activities, and experiences that were made in our hearts for Throughout our years at PCS, we encountered many lessons that extended far beyond the classroom. We learned discipline through daily routines, expectations and responsibilities. We learned respect through how we interacted with teachers, staff, and fellow students. We learned responsibility by completing assignments, participating in activities, and managing our time. We learned perseverance by continuing to push forward even when challenges felt overwhelming. Most importantly, we learned to grow in faith, to trust God in not only difficult times, but in every season of our lives. PCS also gave us the opportunity to discover who we are. It helped us realize our strength, understand our weaknesses, and develop our goals for the future. It shaped our mindset and encouraged us to strive for improvement in everything we do. More than that, it prepared us academically. It prepared us for life by teaching us how to think critically, act responsibly, and carry ourselves with humility and confidence. The lessons we gained here will continue to guide us long after we leave this school. Beyond academics and personal growth, PCS is also a place where memories were created and friendships were built. We shared long school days, group projects, events, laughter, and every moment of stress and struggle. Through it all, we supported one another and grew stronger together. These friendships are not just temporary connections. They are bonds built through shared experiences that help shape our journey. Even as we go our separate ways, these memories will always remain a part of who we are. There were difficult times when assignments piled up, when exams became stressful, and when motivation was hard to find. But looking back, we realized that those challenges were a part of what made us stronger. They taught us patience, resilience, and determination. They taught us that failure is not the end, but a lesson that helps us improve. They taught us how to keep going even when things were not easy, and how to believe in ourselves even in difficult moments. As we stand at this milestone, we do so with deep gratitude in our hearts. We are thankful for every teacher who guided us, every staff member who supported us, every friend who stood behind us, and every moment that shaped our journey. Though we may no longer come to this school each day, the impact of PCS will always remain within us. It is not just the place we attended, it is a place that became part of our identity. Next, as we move forward into the next chapter of our lives, we carry with us more than just knowledge. We carry memories, values, friendships, and faith that will continue to guide us in everything we do. We live with confidence not because the journey ahead will be easy, but because we have been prepared to face it with courage and resilience. We leave the school with memories that will never fade, with faith that keeps us grounded, and with strength that will guide us through whatever lies ahead. No matter where life takes us, we will always carry the spirit of Bombay Catholic School within us. Congratulations, class of 2026. May God bless our future and guide our way. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams and never forget where you came from. Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving your tribute to the institution molded you all holistically. To further make this celebration memorable, we now invite Jared Skyjuwab and President Vicente Loyola for a special musical presentation. Let's get it. Round of applause, please.
Yes, please.
through the door, through when no one's before. What it feels like.
It is indeed a memorable performance performed by Clarence, Edgerog, and Preston, the second Loyola, the 10th round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we now arrive at the most anticipated and memorable part of this graduation ceremony, the presentation of diplomas. This moment represents years of hard work, sacrifices, perseverance, and dedication by our graduates, as well as the unwavering support of their families, teachers, and loved ones. To present the diplomas, may we welcome our beloved and dedicated school principal, Principal Yolanda Yamadinante, and our chairwoman of the board, Ms. Caroline Puerton, for the presentation of diplomas. Let's give it a round of applause. Let's begin with Camden Tatum Sultan. Jaren Sky Chua. Junior loading.
Opo, kasalang virtual point.
We have Kira Lacharan. We have Diana Laura Chua. We have Romila Cepeda. Gabriella Elme Edward. Maria May Agnes and Charlie. We have Phyllis Celestine. And last but not the least, we have Alexa Net. Once again, thank you so much, Madam Caroline Worthon, and our principal for the presentation of diplomas. At this time, may we call on the official presentation of the graduates who have successfully completed the requirements for graduation by no other than our supportive principal of Ponte Catholic High School, Principal Yolanda Yamadagate. Let's hear a round of applause.
Thank you to our shy MC. Thank you for being patient. Can I please ask our sailors to please rise? Today marks a significant milestone for these young men and women, and through dedication, perseverance, and hard work, they have successfully fulfilled the academic requirements set by Pompey Catholic High School, as well as the National and Pompey State Department of Education, for the completion of their secondary education. As principal, I am proud to recognize the accomplishments of this outstanding class. So by the authority vested in me by the Pompey Catholic School Board of Directors, I hereby confer upon the class of 2026, the sailors, the status of graduates of Pompey Catholic High School. So graduates, are you ready? You may now move your tassel from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you the Pompey Catholic High School graduating class of 2026. Congratulations.
Pangalis.
Congratulations once again to our graduating class of 2026. Let's give it a round of applause. As they look ahead toward new beginnings and opportunities, the graduates will now present their final class song entitled, I Trust in You, a song that reflects hope, faith, and confidence in the future. Please join me in recognizing their efforts by giving them a round of applause. Thank you for a wonderful musical performance given by our graduates. Let's give them a round of applause. And now, let's hear some announcement from the representative of the College of Micronesia FSM National Campus, Mr. Kashana Paul. Let's give him a round of applause.
Keynote speaker, board chairwoman, principal, proud parents. Last summer, for the first 5 PCS and OLM graduates who enrolled at Seoul, the Dean of Academic Programs paid for their registration fee. As a demonstration of my dedication to PCS, because PCS has nurtured me to become a teacher, a professor, and now a dean. And so I would like to extend similar, not the same, opportunity to our sailors. As your theme states, set sail, trusting in God beyond the shore. Now, should you choose your next destination to be COM-FSM, the Dean of Academic Programs, who is Kasian Board, will be responsible to cover the registration fee for the valedictorian, the salutatorian, and the person who introduces the keynote speaker of today. And this will be the same with OLM students, because introducing the keynote speaker is not an easy task. And so with this, I would like to encourage you to set sail, and I'd like to congratulate you for a job well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, College of Micronesia FSM National Campus Representative, Mr. Kashano Paul. Let's give him a round of applause. As we come near the conclusion of this memorable celebration, we reflect on the achievements, friendships, and lessons that have made this journey meaningful for our graduates. To deliver the closing remarks, may we now welcome the head of the PCS institution, no other than Principal Yamada Nanpei. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you, Mr. Harold. Ian, Pasalelia, good afternoon, good evening, and Kamurale. Before we conclude this program, I would like to first give thanks to our Heavenly Father for this day and for the accomplishments that we have witnessed thus far. As is our custom, I would like to warmly greet and honor all present, church members, traditional members, government leaders, and all esteemed guests. I would like to extend my respect to our Episcopal figure, Father Augustine, Reverend Father Joey Thompson, and all church leaders that are here with us today, when respect is due. My respect to all our traditional leaders, Labalagahan Chorus, Nawang Toko. My My respect to our government leaders from both the national and state governments. Our commencement speaker, Assistant Secretary for the FSM National Department of Education, Mr. Will Mendiola. I would like to welcome and acknowledge His Excellency Ambassador Pakuniya from the Embassy of Japan in FSM and your representative that's here with us today. I would also like to acknowledge and pay my respects to a representative from the U.S. Embassy that was here with us this morning and is back with us this afternoon. Thank you. I'd like to also extend my respects to our accreditation specialist from the FSM National Department of Education, Ms. Delita Walchun. I would also like to thank and acknowledge my respects to the representative from the College of Micronesia, our Dean, Mr. Casiano Paul. Thank you for your dedication to our students. Most importantly, I would like to extend my deepest respects to all the parents and the guardians who have raised these outstanding young men and women that we have in front of us today. I would also like to extend my respects to our PCS Board of Directors. We have our Chair, Madam Caroline Berta, and Mr. Nakosonen that is here with us today. Our PTA officers and members, families, friends, and all that are present here with us today. It is indeed with great honor and pride that I stand before you today to celebrate this milestone, the 7th commencement exercise and graduation ceremony for Bombay Catholic High School. Yes, we are a young high school, but by the grace of God and the hard work and dedication of many, we have come far. What makes Bombay Catholic High School truly unique is our unwavering commitment to forming not only strong students, but individuals rooted in faith and guided by a true heart of service for others. Throughout the years, we have built a tradition grounded in compassion, humility, integrity, and a deep responsibility to care for one another and our community. At PCHS, we intentionally nurture students to see beyond themselves, to recognize the needs of others, to respond with kindness, and to serve with purpose. Whether in the classroom, in the community, in their daily lives, our students are formed to lead through service, placing greater good above personal gain. We take pride in shaping young men and women who lead with humility, serve with compassion, and carry a genuine desire to make a positive difference in the lives of others. And today, we celebrate not just a graduating class, but a legacy that continues to grow stronger with each passing year. I've had the privilege of watching these students grow. Their journey was not always easy. Their success did not come with noise or recognition, but through quiet perseverance, steady effort, and determination to keep going. And for that, I am proud of each and every one of you. To our parents and family members, kailangan na. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your patience. And I thank you for your unwavering support. This day, this special moment belongs to you as well. Behind every graduate seated before us is a parent, a guardian, or a family member who has carried unseen burdens, who has waken up early in the mornings, worked long hours, offered guidance, and made difficult choices so their child could stand here today. You've been their first teachers, their constant encouragers, and their steady foundation in moments of doubt. Your love has shaped their character, and your faith has strengthened their spirit and perseverance and your perseverance has helped them reach this milestone. Thank you, families, for your continuous support. I would also like to acknowledge our benefactors, our supporters. Because of your generosity, we continue to sustain, and our mission continues to be strengthened. Your contributions go far beyond financial support. You have invested in hope, in opportunities, and in the future of young people. Because of your kindness, our students are able to learn in an environment that nurtures both faith and academic growth. You have helped provide resources, open doors, and create possibilities that might otherwise have been out of reach for our school. Please know that your support is reflected in every achievement that we celebrate today. In every student that walked across this stage, and in every life that will be touched by their service in the years to come. Thank you for your partnership, and thank you for helping us in our mission. At this time, I would like to take a moment and recognize our senior class advisor, their homeroom teacher, Mr. Harold Zalak. As you can see, he's very quiet, he's very timid and shy. But Mr. Harold, I really want to thank you for your hard work, your kindness, your guidance, and your steady presence in the life of these graduates. I see that you have walked closely with them through this important year, offering not only instruction, but encouragement, discipline, and care. Thank you for your dedication. It has made a loud and lasting difference. And to all our other high school teachers that are here with us today, and those that have gone to other schools, I want to thank you for all you do, day in and day out. Your commitment, patience, and belief in our young people help shape not only their academic success, but their character and their future. Alangan to all our PCS teachers and staff. Now, I want to address our senior class, the class of 2026, the sailors. This is it. So can I please ask you, sit up straight. Sit proud, you should be proud. This may be the last time that I will speak to all of you in one setting. And I can't send you off today without thanking you for all the love and all the respect that you have shown me throughout the years. Popping into my office just to say hello. Stopping by to bring me a gift. Those memories will be cherished forever. On the days that one or two of you were sent to my office for a heart-to-heart talk, the days that I had to send someone home to reflect on the choices that they've made. I hope that you know all of that came from a place of care and love. Your theme is so fitting for this occasion. Set sail, trusting beyond the shore. This call to trust moves beyond what is comfortable, and it defines your journey. This guiding message extends beyond just you guys, but it's for all of us. True growth comes when we trust God and we step forward. The shore is a very familiar and comfortable place, but life often calls us to move beyond it. Stepping into the unknown waters and trusting even when the way forward is unclear. So as sailors, you know that the ocean is not always calm. There will be hard days. There will be days that you will feel lost because Mr. Harold will be there to remind you to be turning in your assignments. Sister Lelina will be there to remind you about your manners. And all other teachers will be there to remind you about getting to school on time. and the importance of respect. At PCS, we often talk about academic achievements and being at the top of your class is not as important as showing respect. And these young men and women before us have done that, and now they're ready to go out to the world and show them what we have instilled in them as an institution. So you are not being sent forth just as graduates, but as young men and women formed in faith. You are ready to serve, you are ready to lead, and you are ready to make a difference. I'd like to encourage you, serve your families, serve your communities, serve your island, serve your nation. Act with integrity and compassion. Step up and use your voice and skills to create a positive change wherever you go. Take the initiative. Support others who are in need. And be a leader who inspires others through his service and example. Before I go today, I just want to ask you to reflect on one more challenge. As you set sail, ask yourself this question. Who is in my boat? Who is in my boat? You are not meant to journey alone. And I challenge you, reach out and support others. Build strong relationships wherever you go. And choose to stand together in faith. Ask yourself, how can I lift someone up each day? Through guidance, through encouragement, or just simply be present. Be proactive in creating a community that cares for its members. On those days when you feel you are lost, I just want to remind you that God is always with you in your boat. And He is the one being that will never leave your boat. Remember, during our retreat, we talked about as you leave your shores, sometimes we leave your families behind. Sometimes you will leave the most important people in your life. But as you set sail, there is one being that will always be there, and that will be God. Class of 2026, set sail with courage and with hope, and I congratulate each and every one of you. I will miss you all dearly. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Principal Nante, for your encouraging and heartfelt message. Before we officially conclude this ceremony, let us once again bow our heads in prayer and ask for God's continued guidance, wisdom, and blessings upon our graduates as they begin a new chapter in their lives. Please rise for the benediction to be led by Father Joey Thompson.
For our benediction, please allow me to put our respect and say this praise in my language. Limarin sa unawin sa rawin. My Lord, Count at Sangamaw at Sumigan Korosmusawit at Katenderano Kapung mo kasapal kalangan. Ranuan sa akin kalangan. Hari ko siya kasapal kalangan mo. Ninduan na siya. Nandong yung magalagan pa na nakuha siya. Kung wach ko yung siya kalangan mo. Sang niyong wach katete yung kuspay kami. Unsa Yang kata yang kerja, kan sedang berpindah ke pemain yang kerja. Juga yang kerja mau watch, usaha yang so beri upaya sabun mahu dengan kalangan. Sang sabun mahu terdapat kami sa coach na coach ngayon sa rawi. Dan watch, Yaitu dah watch bahasan pun bukan watch. Memang mau kepada nak balik situ watch masih kepada. Bukan kami lebih kepada. Kalau bapa mengunokan, bukan sempat angkat. Oh iya terus bukan. Main Samuel bagi yai sabun mengawet dan main sarawiyong kung iba kuluya kagayapan dapat kami minwatch kalau lelang limbak pana sawas pana chon macam panau limbak sebab bagi jangin sarawiyong kuih manakap penakap bukan liban haladaro say mangkap na raimau kaya kuih iway mo alwalwal away tayo sarawiyong wala ka balik, aran ka kayo to. Tuwan pumunta ako, karusang sa bawat sa bumami, kayo nakanpanay na ilugayang, san bagita ko buwang isa. Kacawan wali ang kiti, ay sa usatso. Uyak ka sa balkalangan, iniyan sa utsak, bagbagi sa bumami. Usap pentatang naman kisu. Ang katsong buray kits on class 2026 taon may promawan ko cuma naman sa una ongin saraw at kumalo kasi niya yang kumalo.
Thank you so much, Father Jordan, and you may now be seated. At this point in time, this concludes the 7th commencement exercise of Pohnpei Catholic High School. On behalf of the administration, faculty, and staff, we sincerely thank all parents, families, guests, and supporters for joining us on this special and unforgettable occasion. To our graduates, congratulations on your achievements. May you continue to pursue your dreams with faith, courage, wisdom, and determination. Wherever life may lead you, always remember the values and lessons you have learned here at Pohnpei Catholic School. And now, I am requesting everyone to please stand for the reception of our graduates. Let's give them a round of applause.